Alright guys, how's everybody doing? It's Eric from All In, a Nintendo podcast, back with another video. Today, we are finally getting our first look at the Gold Master Series from Digital Eclipse, their first ever entry into this new docu-series that they've begun. And of course, the first one is the Making of Karateka, however you pronounce it. Apparently, there has never been a standardized pronunciation. Jordan Mechner himself says it doesn't matter how you pronounce it. There's actually apparently even an in-joke teased by Digital Eclipse's Twitter that there's no real pronunciation. So however you want to pronounce it, Karateka. I've always been partial to Karateka, but let me know what your thoughts on the pronunciation are in the comments. This is one that we have been looking forward to for quite some time. We are a huge fan of Digital Eclipse and their incredible collections. The TM&T Cowabunga collection, and of course that immaculate Atari 50 collection. This is a project we've been looking forward to for quite some time. This isn't going to be an overly long video. We just wanted to give you guys a look at the launch version of, again, the first entry in Digital Eclipse's Gold Master Series. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, well, as you can see, we've got 5 separate chapters to choose from here. And here in the game library, there's several different versions. Wow! Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Just seeing that old floppy disk. For a lot of you younger people, that's like, why is the save icon used? No, that's what memory looked like back in the 80s. These were floppy disks. Oh man, this was how you played computer games, PC games back in the day. Stuff like Oregon Trail and others, they came on discs like that. Oh, that's amazing. And there's a dust sleeve. Oh my god, this is so cool. Star Blaster, Asteroid Blaster. Yeah, it's not just Karateka in here. As you can see, there are several versions of the game available to play in their entirety, but a couple other games kind of on the periphery of the making of this one. And of course, you know, for those who don't know, this is the mastermind behind this was Jordan Mechner, the guy behind the Prince of Persia series. So, you know what, let's go ahead and boot one of these up. We got the Apple I version, the Commodore 64 version, Atari, wow. You know what, let's check out the Apple I version. Oh, you can play, you can watch, okay. I dig that. You got like the classic Apple I style border around the screen too. That's great. Alright, so D-pad works. Alright, left stick works. Okay, we're fighting Shovel Knight now. Cool. Okay. Alright, so the B button is attacking for me right now. Okay. Okay, so the A button just gave me a nice little punch right there. Oof. Let's go. We can beat Shovel Knight. That's right. True combo. Yeah! Okay, so after the fight, we have regained our health. Very nice. I can only assume that's Mount Fuji in the background. Walking through a nice traditional Japanese torii gate here. I appreciate that. His animations are really good. Again, very reminiscent of the whole cinematic platformer from this age. You know, something we talked about when we did our indie showcase of Lunark. Yeah, these animations actually are very fluid. They're very good. All right, now we got Star Fox here. Where's my fireball? Do I have a Shoryuken? We actually wiped the floor with him. Another one. Okay, so left trigger is rewind. Left trigger is rewind. Okay. Really interesting. I don't think I gained back my full health that time. I just gained back a little bit of health. Wonder how that happened. Ooh. Oh my lord, we actually beat him. We actually beat him. Man, how many henchmen does this guy have? Kick, 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 punch. It's all in the mind. And yes, clearly this is not, this is not the most deep gameplay engine. Yes, this was a game that came out back, this was a game from the 80s. So, but that's what the Gold Master series is all about, is taking these really old games. And again, it's much more of like a documentary series. If you put it through the filter of 2023, sure, it's not the most compelling gameplay. But for historical significance, I mean, this is absolutely a part of the history of this industry, and it's really cool to see these kind of in-depth looks at the creation of games that have had an influence on, any aspect of this industry. All right, well, I think we've had enough of kicking people in the face for a few seconds. So, it's the Apple II version. I apologize, the Apple II version. But, let me see, we got recent game. So they have the instruction manual the instruction card, I guess, would probably be more like it, but that's still really cool. So yeah, not the most in-depth controls, not the most gameplay variety, but again, this was a game that was made 35, 40 years ago. Different filters. I dig that. Very cool. You can have different, different screen filters too. That's pretty cool. And, you got the game settings. Pretty standard stuff. Very cool. It'll be very interesting to see the subtle differences between the different versions of the games. When it comes to any game, really, it's always something I've been interested in, is just seeing the subtle and sometimes vast differences that, the same quote-unquote game can have across different platforms, across different consoles. Again, this is the Apple II version. This is the Commodore 64 version. So I bet that is going to be a pretty stringently scaled back version of the game. I did want to check out this Death Bounce Rebounded really quick, though. This one definitely has a little bit more 2023 flair to it. Ooh. Train incoming? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so I thought it would have a little bit more of like an asteroids type of control scheme, where you could turn the ship left or right, and then you could use a separate apparatus to go, but no, you use the left control stick to go. Okay. B to shoot, Y for shields, and it looks like you have a shield meter up at the top there. Alright, what about the side? Can I run into the side? Okay. Okay, so you've got like no collision damage. This is pretty cool. I really like this. This is pretty rad. Whoa! Down, dive bomb? Oh, you just run into it. This is pretty cool. I like this. Up. Stuff's already getting a lot more intense. This train's longer and... Up. Almost got me there. Whoa! Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Almost got me again. Gotta make better use of that. Whoa! Alright, let me see if I can kill this one. Not today. Game's getting nuts. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for that for right now. I certainly don't want to throw out too much of that game. Oh man. But we got Death Bounce Rebounded. This is a really, really cool, much more modernized version of this original prototype from over 40 years ago now. I'll actually be interested to check out that one. And then Asteroid Blaster and Star Blaster. So, some really, really interesting stuff in here. And then, of course, you've got... this is very similarly set up to how they did the Atari 50 collection. So there's going to be a ton of really interesting stuff. Yep, here's a timeline exactly like they had in the Atari 50 collection.
So, this is a Media Mate, and it contains a bunch of 5 and a quarter inch discs. There's
oh man, yeah. So across these timelines, you'll get to see art and documents and different little vignettes and everything from the making and behind the scenes and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Again, this is set up exactly like the Atari 50 collection. It's almost as if the Atari 50 collection was a proof of concept for this Gold Master series. And as you can see, up there at the top, the timeline goes all the way up to the next section, the next chapter. So, very cool. Very cool. Alright guys, well, I think that's actually going to do it for our first look at the Making of Karateka. This is going to be a really, really cool series. Definitely can't wait to dive into it a little bit more. The making of this game and checking out, more versions of Death Bounce and those other games that are available. And this is so cool. Really interested to see what else Digital Eclipse has up their sleeve for the rest of this Gold Master series. But that has just been a very quick look at the first entry into Digital Eclipse's brand new kind of docu-series on video game history, the Making of Karateka. If you like this, I'm sure we're going to be talking about it a lot more on the main show, so go ahead and check that out. All In, a Nintendo podcast. Brand new episodes dropping every Saturday. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter at All In Podcast. And while you're here on YouTube, make sure to give a like, subscribe, click the bell, all that good stuff so you never miss a video from myself or my amazing co-host Seth. We're always publishing brand new content, and we're probably going to be making more videos on this one in the near future. But we've got all kinds of stuff going on all the time. You're not going to want to miss a single piece of it. But until then, guys, again, I have been Eric, and we will see you next time.